Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're stumbling on this video and this channel for the first time, please hit the subscribe button and stay tuned. And if you're a returning subscriber, I need to apologize for being MIA and I'd say inconsistent. I've been so busy, but it's not been on purpose. I've been trying to juggle so many moving parts of my life, and it was a struggle at some point. I was almost going to burn myself out. So I had to tell myself the hard truth that certain things I had to slow down on certain things and concentrate on the main things that were keeping me busy at that time. And what was keeping me busy is in line with what I'm going to be talking about in today's vlog, which is about the top in-demand jobs in Canada currently. And I was trying to sort out my career, which involved me writing a certification exam. And that kept me so busy because they were learning modules, and then I had to try to fit that into my schedule, which was already busy, and then write the exam, which was intense. I'm not going to go into all of that detail, but just happy to say that I have aced that. I aced my exam, I passed that, and glory to God. So today's video is going to be about the top in-demand jobs in Canada, and I'm going to be listing them here. I would also be stating their national average salary, either annually or hourly or whatever I find in my list. I did some research and I'm going to be looking down on my phone because I wrote them down here so that I don't forget. But before I dive into them, I would like to give certain caveats. First caveat is to say that this list is not exhaustive, because I am going to list maybe 15, 16 or 10 in-demand jobs, doesn't mean that that's all there is to the number of in-demand jobs in Canada. There are many more, and there's no way I would be able to exhaust that list in one video. So I just decided to pick the top ones I was able to find based on my research, and it would be good for you to also do your research. If you don't hear your career in this list, it doesn't mean that your career is not an in-demand job here. You just have to do your research. That's why I decided to give this caveat. Also, the amount, the average salary I'm going to be naming or mentioning for each of the career paths is a median. It's an average salary. It doesn't mean that's what it's not an absolute figure. It could be above that, it could be beneath that. I'm saying this because this life is very funny. People can hold you very strongly to what you say and say that, oh, this is what you said, and that's not what's obtainable when I got to that place. And I don't want that. So you should do your research. I'm going to give the national average. I'm going to list the career paths, and some of them are also regulated. I would like to also mention that as a caveat. Some of them are regulated, and if you're new to that field, you may have to write certain exams, you may have to undergo certain trainings to be able to fit into those career options. However, if you're already in that field, you'll know how to navigate your way through. In all, research is going to help you ask questions and research more. So let's dive into the list. First on my list are engineers. We have so many arms of engineering, but the first one here I have is the electrical engineering, and the national average salary is around $80,000 annually. Now, these people are in charge of, they specialize in motors, entertainment and system repairs, and they fix and resolve issues. Also, because of the increasing reliance on machines and computer systems, electrical engineers are in high demand because of the advancement in technology to more use of machines and technology. So if you're an electrical engineer, your career is in demand. Moving on, second on my list are registered nurses. This is a regulated salary. The national average salary per hour is $38.53. It just hovers around that. It could be more, it could be less, but that's the median, that's the average salary. and they are in charge of assisting medical personnel in conducting and interpreting medical tests. Again, there's many more things. There are many more things that nurses do that I won't be able to list here. However, it's a licensed profession, and if you're planning to make a complete switch and you've not been in that career path for a while, or you've never been there, you would have to take courses in school to practice, to get the license, so you don't end up killing people. I didn't mean that the bad way. Okay, third on my list. Third on my list is what we always call tech bro, tech sis in Nigeria. They are network administrators, and they are in charge of configuring network hardware, handling repairs and maintenance, as well as managing software for companies and all of that good stuff. And the national average salary is around $69,000 per year. Let's say $70,000 per year for network administrators. That's the average, that's the median. It could be way above that. The tech industry is growing in leaps and bounds, and I know companies are always willing to pay. And what I like about this career path is the fact that most of the opportunities you're going to get in this field are remote. And if you're somebody who likes to work from home, this is your field. Number 4 on my list is financial advisor. We all have money needs. Every day we transact with money, and there's a constant need for financial advisors. They are accounting professionals who help business and individuals to manage their money. Money is like a universal language. We would always need financial advisors to guide us on how to manage our finances. And the national average salary I have here is around $56,000 per year. You may require certain certifications for this one. I'm not certain. However, do your research. Number 5 on my list are customer service representatives. As you may not think this right off the bat, but it's a very in-demand job, because client service is very important for most organizations. Whether you're service driven, whether you're product driven, you have to satisfy your client. And if you don't have somebody on the front end, and if you don't have somebody on the front end doing a great job of making sure that client inquiries and client issues are resolved, your company is going to run down. So they're always in demand. The national average salary per hour is around $18.27. This is just the median salary. It could be less, it could be more. This sets of people are always on the phone trying to handle complaints, take orders, answer questions, market products, and all of that good stuff for companies. 6 on my list is welding. Welders are really in demand, and these are professional tradespeople. They use heat to join metals together. You need to learn. They are specialized in particular fields. Sometimes it could be underwater, it could be above water. It could be, it's something you have to learn. You have to go to a trade school to learn it, or maybe work as an apprentice under a licensed welder to get the skills in place. And the national average salary per hour is around $26.82. Again, this is a median salary range, and it could be above or it could be beneath that, depending on how well you bargain. Number 7 on my list are accountants. This is kind of tied to the financial advisors I just talked about, but this one, they oversee the handling of money in and out of the company, and they prepare financial reports and all of that. Every company is very, very particular about the income aspect of their organization, and accountants will always be in demand. I know that the accounting field is also regulated. You need to write the exams. I don't know what the exams are. It could be maybe ACCA, and it could be another chartered exam that is applicable to the region you're going to. So it's good you do your research and find out what's obtainable wherever you're going to before you jump into that location. And the average salary is around $57,000 annually. Moving on, and now I'm happy about this one because it's project managers. Project managers, they're in charge. We do projects every day, whether you like it or not. You are carrying out a project in your personal life, in your work life, wherever you find yourself, you're carrying out a project. And yes, I'm particularly talking about this one because I'm a project manager. And the national average salary is around $79,000, $80,000 per year. And they're always in demand. Most of the times you need to get your certification for this one because some companies require it. Some other companies just look at your wealth of experience and they are able to take you. But when I started this video, I said it would be good to just get your certifications in the works if that's what your career demands, so that you know that on your part you've done your bits and what's left is for you to land that awesome job. Number 11, I have administrative assistant, and the national average salary I have here is around $21.70 per hour. Now they provide administrative support to companies' leadership team. The leadership team will not be able to handle all of their whole schedule, bookings, and all of that stuff. And from time to time, they'll need somebody to help them do that. So administrative assistants are needed, and I think this is something you can do without a certification, and this career is in demand. Number 12, software developers, and this is still under the tech bro and tech sis field. The national average salary here is around $84,000 per year, and they are in charge of developing softwares to meet clients' needs. They are in charge of performing quality assurance to make sure that their software is operating to specification, as well as upgrading existing applications. You would need a bit of education. You need so much education, not a bit, in this if you're entirely new to tech or this aspect of development, software development. You need to take courses and maybe also some certifications. I don't know what's obtainable there. It's important that you do your research. Number 13 on my list are truck drivers, and the national average salary per hour is around $26. And this profession is going to involve you driving long hours. It's going to involve you having a certain class of driver's license in order to allow you drive those kinds of trucks, and you'd be in charge of transporting goods across long distances. So you should be sure that it's something you can do and you're in a proper state of health to be able to manage this kind of strenuous activities. Moving on, number 14 now on my list are human resource managers. We need a human resource department in every organization to help in acquiring talent and managing talents and hiring and firing and all of that stuff in between. So the national average salary for them is around $76 per year. This information, I'm getting it from Indeed, and they broke down the salaries. And like I mentioned earlier, they are very important in an organization. And if this is something, if you're a people person, you may want to explore career options in human resources. So that's the end of my list. And like I said earlier on in the video, this is not exhaustive. There are many more careers that are in demand. It's important for you to just do your research and find out which is applicable to you and what career you'd like to focus on when you get here, or if you're here already and you're planning to make a switch. Just try to get all the information you can get about the career path you're planning to switch into, and I bet it's going to be a smooth sail for you. And even if it's not, you have the fighting spirit, you can do it. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it informative. Please share this video with whoever you think is going to find it useful, and also leave a comment if you have one. Hit the like button and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Watch out for my next video. In the coming weeks, I'll be celebrating my birthday, and I'd be so happy to vlog about that. So please remember to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching today. Bye. See you in the next one.